With President Joe Biden increasingly hostile to the Supreme Court and its rulings, his administration will have its work cut out for it after a term filled with setbacks. The White House earned a split decision from the Supreme Court on June 30th, coming out on top in a case that will allow it to end Trump-era Remain in Mexico immigration policy while having its climate change goals undermined in a case that limits the Environmental Protection Agency's ability to regulate greenhouse gas emissions. But before getting into the details, welcome back to Next News Hour. If you're new to our channel, tap on the subscription button now and hit the notification bell. Biden said in a statement lambasting the court, the Supreme Court's ruling in West Virginia versus EPA is another devastating decision that aims to take our country backwards. The White House has since begun outlining their plans to move forward in light of the case, but Biden has also cast it and other rulings solidly as a midterm voting issue. Biden is clinging to hopes that Congress might take action on the issue, but will also need electoral wins to change the court itself. While Supreme Court justices will never literally be on a ballot, Biden and Democrats may need to maintain their hold on the Senate, which they control only thanks to the tie-breaking vote of Vice President Kamala Harris in order to name a progressive justice should an opening come up in 2023 or 2024. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell has already said it's highly unlikely he'd fill a Supreme Court vacancy in 2024 should Republicans take the chamber's majority, and added that he would wait and see in 2023. Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, a Biden nominee, was sworn in last week, but replacing fellow liberal Justice Stephen Breyer, who retired at the end of the term. She doesn't affect the court's ideological balance. Conservatives will still have a 6-3 majority. Nonetheless, the president got a win on Thursday when the court ruled he could end Trump's Remain in Mexico policy, a decision Democrats praised as humane and positive for asylum seekers. Still, such a win leaves the administration in charge of an issue for which it has received sharp criticism. Fully 73% of respondents in a Rasmussen Report survey called immigration a critical election issue, with 52% of likely voters saying the problem is getting worse, compared to just 11% who feel it is improving. Republicans, on the other hand, criticized Biden's increasingly hostile rhetoric towards the court, arguing it undermines confidence in the institution. Even while liberals rail against court's decision and call for votes that would eventually change its makeup, many are also accepting its rulings by calling on Congress to act and having executive agencies work within the powers. The Center for American Progress's senior vice president Christy Goldfuss said in a statement, "It's time for the Senate to urgently pass President Joe Biden's climate agenda. And if we want to still have a fighting chance of hitting the ambitious climate targets President Biden set at the beginning of his administration, this EPA will need to be bold in using its remaining authority to set stringent standards for pollution reduction. Our collective future depends on it." Well, we'd like to know your thoughts about it. Share them in the comments, and also share this news and support us through subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching.